Good morning.
I want to say,
oh, no, yeah. There is nothing like me. Oh, yeah. Sana bezemeka.
but so you need the free ho. What's that no?
Yeah.
Justice for Richard.
Oh, now boys and say, "Oh, person me out." When I'm so.
T. Pacho.
What? Yeah.
Women, they open me any.
Oh, definitely.
And T. Go you free ho.
But my mom.
Name trust say. We don't day me top.
Oh, definitely.
Matias. Bye.
Don't me. Listen, man. So, boy, yeah. Let me there. Don't worry.
Philippe, bro.
Oh,
then you ding. And I'm the abeduma. Two in me.
I did it.
Home for me.
Oh, malaria.
Me sure so I'm checking go mu ya record.
Uni malaria. Utinya we ya.
Why she am ti me.
Say ni fever. And your friend Dr. Dutuma. The bomb say ya. Utwama over go to no bonzo clinic no ahwe kama.
Ze me your bad doctor.
On
chichire me re.
Dr. Dutuma na
our who me.
Open Dr. Nakoli and Dr. Dutuma. I would hear that.
Ebi a Dr. Erica be.
Dr. Erica Dutuma down there. It's you have a call.
Your palm on Famenco. With me home for me.
A day.
Manchester be kume.
Oh.
I know a feeling I'm cool. A Kame South Africa 2010 World Cup. No?
Yeah.
Time has some done that penalty or bobo ban. Your poor game na what to go me. 3 days mention me and Kwaduma.
Wow.
The same feeling and I'm cool.
But we didn't know about it. Say okay.
And then no some magic question to Sika. It's never you bet me. Come in, my dad. Me bro.
My voice here and other guys are Kofi. Team Amori Machishano. Amori
Kofi Benjamin says go no booting Benny fan.
That was here.
Booting Benny.
Relax.
Booting me.
Relax. Quincy. And the Champions League draw. Yendi and Uncle. Now United is a BBNC. It's a Champions League draw on and me 4 p.m. Na Mebo Bosso Kakra ma we had this uncommon. Then good transfer news for some teams here this uncommon. After that, Niakano na afidi head yakosi. Rich Abia na obire fi the Champions League draw, know how we want to do it from last season in the new format. It's now in a league phase. And no can say after some of Europe's elite clubs, Eba Beka say they play in the Champions League, but they don't make as much money as they are supposed to make. And I can na come for me, I don't person friend the Super League, you know. FIFA and UEFA, in fact, FIFA advise UEFA, of course, say they need to be careful and make sure say they get their member associations in check because these are very powerful clubs. I mean, any group here, Benya Madrid, Benya Barcelona, Enya Man United, Enya Man City, Enya Chelsea, the Liverpool, the big names, Italian giants. Definitely, it's a powerful footballing group every year. Which, UEFA felt like 1, because of revenue. 2, because of fairness, home and away won't sink them. 3, the away goal rule and all of these issues. And then 4, for them to have more matches for fans to enjoy. Yenko into a different format of the game. More or less a league phase and then a knockout phase in 2 major expansions. Which, there is always a pot of 4. And inside 4 main pots, it has moved from the regular 32 teams and in 4 of a group of 8 to this time 8 in 6. That makes it very, very simple. The thing is that every team share 2 teams in each pot. And usually potting is done with UEFA coefficient. Now enuntina washa pot 1 year team akesefo Obiasu say enka in the last 1 year, 1.5 years, enka uka team kesia in terms of performance enka Chelsea nka ho. But because UEFA is not using baby Audi or league, so any mano, they are purely using UEFA coefficient. That is why the Europa League winner, any Nipa Odi is second in the English Premier League, Ukrano. Only pot 2, but then Chelsea are in pot 1. Because Chelsea in the pot rankings at the 7th. A top 8 and I want the first one over. I think about ports, first 9 or the first ports, then subsequently he goes in there with respect to the ports. See, Rich, that is exactly how it looks like. The port 1, Paris Saint-Germain, Real Madrid, Man City, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, Inter, Chelsea, Dortmund, and Barcelona. Port 2 has Arsenal, Leverkusen, Atleti, Benfica, Atalanta, Villarreal, Juventus, Frankfurt, and Club Brugge. And then Port 3, Tottenham Hotspur, PSV, Ajax Amsterdam, Napoli, Sporting CP, Olympiacos, Spartak Praha, Bodo Glimt, any team, your friend of Marseille, making it 8 over there. In the last sports, Copenhagen, I'll qualify now. Monaco, Galatasaray, Union, SG, Qarabag, Athletic Club, Newcastle, Paphos, any Kirati, Amata. The first teamer, the name of first time about Champions League maybe from Kazakhstan. So it's an interesting one from UEFA Champions League port. I think, say, the interesting thing is that now Obia Eka say, okay, they want to make sure say port 1 is interesting. It's what everybody in port 1, Chelsea for now post here now, say they want to know who they will meet in port 1. In port 1, Chelsea will not meet Man City because of they are from the same country. So it means that Chelsea and Kasaho and Liverpool, they won't meet any of them. But 6 teams now, Chelsea will meet 2 of them. Obetimeshia, 1 home, 1 away. Mind you, you go home and away in the first phase. Either so away and also go home. It doesn't matter. They move on from it. Chelsea Obetimeshia, Paris Saint-Germain to repeat what happened in the US of A. Obetimeshia, Real Madrid. Team on a lot of the times in recent times in the knockout phases of the Champions League. Obetimeshia, Bayern Munich, another top team from Germany. Obetimeshia, Inter, Obetimeshia, Dortmund, and then near Easa Chelsea for Bebrina Epe and a Barça for Bebrina Apeno, Chelsea versus Barcelona. I think it is written in the stars and in any way. I won't be surprised if Chelsea manages to get in. That is how it looks like important. Watch out. This is from Chelsea Fuangasa official page. The 6 teams are Chelsea bet me share emumi, Rich.
Open.
Oh, so many my catch over there.
Open Barcelona.
Maka say maybe die. Chelsea 3 points to Barca.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 points to Omo. And me penny away camp now on them. Omo stadium ni yentem. Yempe na munjik na yakwen yesika semna story in the doors. We want camp now. Omo mo bi ambre bi mbehwe. Enzo Maresca and then the boys in the man.
Second team,
almost a my PSG or Stamford Bridge. Say, go for me, saying a one-off game, a final, and I know we had a crowd on a US one where she do Paris Saint-Germain boys, no moon peria, and see any idea can Chelsea betting a show. So I want it again.
So they drew boy.
Almost your high house. We was a cause. Oh, God, I see you drew near the boy.
Mukaji drew.
The Yamama town, so when you drew Ribimbra. Nanka,
and you fluka.
Nanya is a new fluka. Nanka Stamford Bridge. And you mre a hoy more.
And the Mumpawi.
You play Stamford Bridge. Bassa Daniel was a Bassa Bono. Yem Peppa Ketwa.
Mopekese.
Pebig.
Then Mumia Nuna, my expanded game.
Oh, more bear expanded. Yes, Mumbium. Some your Bassa. I'm your own canyon. Yenny 18 Ketwa. Yenny a canyon. Into Mumbi Bima Highline. Highline corner villain in Bapentin and beaten. Very a penwa.
Okay.
Your baby or your friend Joao Pedro or Pesa Highline. Your nigger man busy your friend Liam de Lap or Pesa Highline pa. And son a second half cry. When I say, yeah. First half cry. Oh, dear, my main Casabi. It's a new Champions League ports. When I reach good news about. And the good news have started from Germany. From Enra, we started here and said Bayern Fono are very much interested in our branch friend Nicholas Jackson. But you know, all through the transfers now, baby at Chelsea in the transfers I could do. The most critical phase has been this last 1 week. And I've said it several times. Because now say the one player that Chelsea has to get to move on to the next step of finalizing the transfer business was Xavi Simons and he didn't own come. And we kept explaining, say, who reading any article where they will tell you that the Xavi Simons deal is tied to Christopher Nkunku. At the end here, UEFA sanctioned Chelsea with the amount sanctioned to pay some money, and also make sure say they balance the books with players a ball the knockout phase of the conference league last season, you know, with the new ones that they will sign. And yes, sir, you can use those players to play in your local game, but one team for new players in Bambi Boy the UEFA Champions League. So Chelsea knew that to be able to balance, they need to make sure say they sell Abrante's friend Christopher Nkunku. I've also always maintained that Chelsea have always agreed that deal with Xavi Simons. The only thing is that they would want to make sure somewhere we are in Nkunku there, no, so they don't get a lower evaluation for him. And I know that's sorry. It was a manager. And a Milan for started so didn't come up. Rich man, funny serious. I thought that Milan for the Anna Omunye serious, Omoba alone, the sameness and but Milan have come in and then they've been clear some of our bench friend Christopher Nkunku, but this time on a permanent basis. Rich Sikano a 36.2 million in pounds. It's equivalent to about 42 million euros plus sell-on clause for Chelsea for Rich Milan for most recent highest bought player. In fact, our best player is our team Rafael almost on 32 million. But they've bought a brand friend Christopher Nkunku for 36.2 million. What it means is that technically, a beer coin at the amount brand here, your friend Xavi Simons, Rich Anopay. It is widely reported from German outlets. Bill Denny Kicker most especially said Xavi Simons in London. Now for Menanajo, Torian Mosfer have been asking Xavi Simons, I didn't want to change Chelsea at Chelsea, that they are willing to go ahead with the deal and pay the money to RB Leipzig. Now Leipzig Fono had given a branch friend Xavi Simons the permission to go to London. Send them clarify the issues around whether Obet's now on Obet co on, and they are giving that permission. Which just at the time at Chelsea, Puma came for Christopher Nkunku. Torian Mosfer so didn't want about Beijing. Chelsea are still in there. We are waiting to see in the next few hours what is going to happen with our branch friend Xavi Simons to Chelsea. I think says Xavi definitely moves to Chelsea Football Club and is going to be a new player for Chelsea for. And it's the same. Once Nkunku echo permanently, Chelsea ever one left international loan opening ever. And I don't know any buying for an Chelsea said they should give a branch friend Nicholas Jackson with almost last loan options no to them. Now a branch loan, omuntia loan fee, omuntia salary, and also agree whether an option to buy or an obligation to buy. I think so, and 2 clubs in here. So Chelsea have gotten good news with our branch friend Christopher Nkunku and then Xavi Simons and Nicholas Jackson. Then the big one, our branch friend Alejandro Garnacho. I think say Manchester United has done a good job in the fee Ghana made. When you're more than the 25 now, because I think that's here the mammoth. Are getting somewhere close to the same amount that we are selling in Nkunku, around 36 million pounds for our branch friend Alejandro Garnacho. He wants Chelsea. And no, Okoye, I don't know if it's, I've not been able to verify. I mean, he's a Korean man which will verify my, which I saw people posting on Instagram and Twitter say, Alejandro Garnacho got to on Instagram say, like, Oko posting picture of Ono, any Abrante friend Jadon Sancho. I want to believe saying okay. Because I don't think the player, especially if I say United, they lose, he doesn't have to be doing stuff like that. But Rich, Garnacho to Chelsea, right there. In fact, it is sorted. Here we go. Now to Niaobi Aken. For me, BBNC. Why? The only thing I saw this morning, I'm a call. Daily Express here. Daily Express say, Grim for Amorim. Hey, Bass. Grim for Amorim. Rich Bofumi, I can say Grimma. Let's say Sum. Oyene. Atoyencham. And now to Amorim. For our Grim for Amorim. Hey. It's simple.
Coach Abu game maybe. Okay, push matter. Names as a coach. Do you think you are the problem? Was it winning? I will play as Nana. I said, I don't know. Up till now. Now Manchester bought Moma coach with you. Okay, from Pomazon. Baby, any coach as
current coach. Yeah.
Opa, the same thing. Go lose games. I don't coach match. No, coach, what is the problem? Also, my idea made me be a problem. No, and up past 6, not a letter I ready.
I'm not going to deliver, man.
No, you are the coach. So, I catch me, problem, say, Wouldn't the problem of Manchester United and you all as managers.
But wait, let me ask you a question. Last season, what kind of team were you Liverpool free? It was a lower division side.
And no, I'm family.
We are
talking about Division 4. But and Division 1, Division 2. And yet, 4, Division 4. Now, the problem is all call for no X or now. I'm there to say every week you be on some game.
So, it's a more
time minute. As in Kutumri, no.
Come here, Kazi, but Kutumri and Fassi Kayo.
I'm a rim. No coffee, and you're funny anymore. And you're funny.
But it's what's a key scene now.
Diana BB, why are
you going to beat Grimsby?
Oh, Jacob Jadia.
No, but no, no, meaning you were so confident on Bishop Grimsby.
I ain't confident. Manchester United. Oh, first level at the starting game now.
I'm here.
You full squad near the boy.
And
you're telling me that I should be worried.
It's now Kobo Grimsby now, but it's no more than Grimsby, you're going to over 3 center backs against Grimsby. Just a ball, just over. So me, I don't know why you are surprised. Because to me, nothing has happened. What was the problem yesterday, Michelle? Oh, yeah. What happened? Because at 2-0 halftime, 2-2, what happened? Line up, Nini. Mubo, almost everybody. Onana, Maguire, Heaven, Fredrickson, Ugat, Menu, Dalot, Dogu, Cunha, Ahmad, and then Sesko. Benjamin Sesko, the 75+ million pound player, was in a team. So for me, nothing really happened to Manchester United. And yeah, they mean that. This is a coach that has played games, 29 games, and then has 28 points. He has won 7. And inside 29 games, their relegation teams at home. So, ABA,
yeah, a scouting team no more bon.
Based on game.
Play beyond the break. Share. Last year.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Manchester Nibia, including me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yes. Oh, the environment is toxic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's the first excuse.
Mm-hmm.
Then you call preseason, I'm Morimia Kutui. Yeah, Bob Panati goes over, baby. Coach. No, so, so environment nana toxic, you know. Players na no, Omoko Kunto Kwani, I know. Now, Sanya Money Name, every team. So as I said, the environment is serene.
But still. So it
means that some problem now, there be a cancel on a problem. No, what's what solving?
But say it no so onimono. Only because yes, so you be away.
Secondly, yes, last season, dear partner as a new coach and boy.
Yeah,
it's your first strike camera. And you cover Benjamin Sesko. You cover a player from Netherlands. I can't never say the workers who say one way.
What workers?
Kofi Benjamin Sesko. On the radio, you do me. But me do me. The team no first can
Live is a giver. Sesko
Scano.
Now don't know forces.
Oh, Kofi Jessica.
Then you want to Sesko boy. Sesko. Me catch us a written to Boisier.
Kofi Aquano.
Nas ni data no.
See radio, you do me, but do me say so man first canama. Live is for.
Then I'm way.
Aquana sa papa. Hey! Dear Swagadi. Oh, Debbie. Who you telling you?
That mom no Zuma says for.
Name Buemo. Jama John radio so. By our bed may need.
I'm a ticker.
2-1.
Yeah.
Magwami 2-2.
Okay.
First man at your Basha Kama. That is last hour. Save me. That you are woman sick. Pierce me heart.
Daddy, I said you
are pierce me heart. And the sword now pierce me.
As I said you already.
Me bro, I'm going through a lot. Many na day na me timba program.
Here's I got me ma.
Me say me tie me won fa me o. Me ti me ho na ma shit. Like me hu say me ni pedua na kasa niam nkoyi. All because of Manchester United. And me it's simple, you see, Kofi. I agree with Obi Obeka say Manchester problem no any coaching and coaching is part of it, but maybe few time on uncle.
Rich, I'm 7 months. 7 months.
He can't. He's not a man.
Rich, but is it not down to Manchester United? That has to be radical.
No, you see, Kofi, Yantia say, Team Bia and Koya, who coach in the best sacrifice. We can't do total overhaul because you this kind of to players now. We can't sack them. But only individual and the bet me up among.
Bano Papa,
I'm should go.
And it was just for was a crowd.
I'm around on to me, Jumano.
Meet me, I mean, like enemy who
He can't.
Barça already who too much. But don't worry, we are fine. I come just 3-4 years, but United will come back. Why? But I'm about to check BP, you know.
But check it cry machine, and say,
Rich, what's on there? We have as the Europa League games so horrible, but who's where the whole car. Let me just go through the codes for them now. My name is share on YouTube. I'll be to take a screenshot on the social media and also Fifi Manfred. Okodi nyina abenya but radio dia me show me starting my my first one a BW D8 BF 906 second one a BW D8 C3 89D third one a BW D8 C7 3EB and a last one a BW D8 C9 28B Rich Radinto Greens and Wusumai.
But that's a coffee. Your judgment in the 4.5.